about what informs what people choose to do in terms of what options they would explore. So for those new to events or just joining this talk for informational purposes, basically where they make these decisions will be in the risk management for the event. And the first part of risk management would be establishing the context. So basically, these are the internal and external forces acting on the event. So for example, the type of the event, the management structure that's in place, the culture, the capabilities of the organization, the access to resources, vulnerabilities, and level of risk that is deemed acceptable by the organization. So I just want to talk through these before I go back and give some historic context to this. So like, for example, going from right to left, I just want to highlight what I mean by some of these terms. So for example, level of risk deemed acceptable by the organization. So on the extreme right, I actually know this individual personally, so I want to talk about it. This person's event, they are brand ambassador for Rums. So basically at the start of COVID-19, before lockdown took place and all of that, he decided to cancel all of his events. Why? Because in his mind, the level of risk was unacceptable in terms of there being a potential for loss of life by people attending events that he was hosting. So he made the decision to just cancel all the events he had for the year. Now, the one in the middle, I thought this might be a fun one to talk about in terms of the potential for safety and social distancing. You know, you're in your own little bubble, and if you apply social distancing, you could probably stage these events with making some changes. The only thing that gives me pause in terms of the context is the possibility for serious injury. And if there's a call on your medical services, you may not want to go ahead with this event simply because you don't want to add to the level of pressure on your medical services. So you may not want to go ahead.